Good morning. My voice is kind of gone, so pardon the change in my tone. I'm sleepy. My body is definitely a bit creaky this morning, so I thought it would be good to have a bit of a Qigong routine to start the day. If you like what you see, please don't be shy to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It is a huge help to me, and it's something that I always feel just so happy about, knowing that there's a community out there with me. Just find a little bit of space wherever you are and we can get started. Start with your feet at hip-width distance apart, and we want to try to point our tailbone directly down. Your 10 toes should be nice and planted, knees slightly bent, and your shoulders should be relaxed. Centering our breath, we'll take a deep inhale, lifting the palms up. Exhale, press them down. Inhale, float them up. Exhale, down. Inhale, floating up. Exhale, down. We'll transition into knocking on the door of life, or knocking on heaven's gate. Twist from the hips and let your arms swing naturally in response to the movement of your hips. Bend from the elbows and let the front and the back body be tapped by your forearms. Your hands should be the last thing to contact your body in this motion. Keeping your knees slightly bent and your feet firmly planted, allow your upper body to relax into the motion of this movement. Taking small fists with your palms, send the front arm just below the collarbone, knocking on that space as you twist. Be gentle and go at whatever pace feels right for you. This area is energetically connected to the lungs and lymphatic system and is good for drainage. Slowly die down the movement and feel magnetic energy coming out of your palms, starting to swirl the space around you as if you are in water. Mika from Practical Alignment's YouTube page, which I will link below, references this motion as water waves. It is a fantastic method for welcoming fluidity and visualizing yourself cleansing your space as if you are in control of clean, clear water. Breathing and slowly letting the movement come to stillness. Taking deep breaths. With feet hip-width distance apart, I'll turn to the side to show the shape of this next pose. It is called Utkatasana, also known as chair pose in yoga, and it can be done with your hands at heart center or with your arms extended diagonally, creating a long line from your tailbone to your fingertips. We'll start in a neutral position, breathing in. Exhale, shift your weight to your heels and sit down as if there's a chair behind you, extending the arms, creating a nice line. Ground into the feet and inhale to return to center. Exhale, sit back onto the heels, Utkatasana. Looking at something in front of you, shoulders relaxed. Grounding down, inhale. And exhale, sitting back onto your heels, Utkatasana, lifting the toes if you wish. Inhale to return to center. Planting your heels will go into some shaking. Try to relax the body, letting your knees and your legs catch you. And just relax, breathe, smile if you feel goofy, and just let the body shake out whatever stagnant energy it's holding on to. Be intuitive and just let loose. Breathing You're welcome to smile, of course. Really letting out your exhale to release. And coming back to stillness, grounding into the feet, gathering energy from below you through the feet, feeling a very subtle electric buzz coming from your body. Taking your fingertips, we're going to start lightly tapping on our jaw. You can release the jaw, opening the mouth gently, and letting the energy of your fingertips reverberate through the face, releasing any tension you might have in your cheeks. This light tapping should feel really good. Softening the face, you can tap all the way to the crown of your head, sending these taps all along your skull and maybe even flattening your palms and tapping the top of your crown if that feels good to you. Breathing and bringing those palms down towards your chest. We're going to go into some Qi massage. This is a good way to circulate the blood and energy in your body. Balling your fists, we want to focus our knocking on the chest, being intuitive as to how much you should be tapping. We want to flatten the palms and start to go down the inside of one arm and then up the outside, going all the way up to the shoulder and then starting on the other side. Letting your breath guide you, you can visualize yourself knocking off dust or just anything sticky that is not necessarily serving your body any good off the body. Doing this 2 full times with both arms. We'll return to the chest before knocking on the low back. You can then take your palms and pat down your glutes, your hamstrings, all the way down the backs of your legs until you tap on the tops of your feet. And from there, start tapping up the inside of the legs until you reach your pelvis where you can gently knock, taking deep, slow breaths. The more you visualize knocking off any dust or any unwanted energies, the better this exercise is. Repeat starting with the low back, working your way down with the palms, patting down the backs of your legs, the tops of your feet, and up the insides of your legs. We will meet at the pelvis, gently knocking and breathing. Next, we want to create some heat between our palms, so bring them together and start rubbing them fiercely until you start to feel heat forming. We are conjuring our chi, so it might take some effort, but it's well worth it. Deep breaths, grounding into the feet as you do this. We're going to take that warmth and brush off any remaining specks of dust that are sticking to our energetic field that we simply do not want to hold on to. The more you visualize in this exercise, the more impactful it is. It's like you're giving yourself a nice little bath. Take your time, reach anywhere that you can find, and we will meet eventually standing up. Breathing as you do this, of course. In the next exercise, we're going to hinge from the hips, bring the tops of the hands together, and draw them up the center of our body. So breathing in as you draw the hands up, exhale, flick the hands out, like you're getting rid of anything that is gunky and stuck. Exhale out. I'll show you from the side. Breathing in, hinging forward slightly, tops of the hands pull up, and exhale, release. Inhale, tops of the hands come together, pulling up the center, and release. A few more times, breathing in, up the center, breathing in, hinging forward, drawing up through the center, and shake the body out a little bit. We're going into shoulder rolls, nice and loose, forward, up, back, down. Trying to keep this as effortless as possible. And reversing, going back, up, forward, down. Breathing nicely, letting your knees bend. And then we're going to extend our arms out to the side and do some arm circles. So imagining like you have a nice stream of energy coming out of your fingers effortlessly. You're going to draw small circles until they get bigger. Like you're a big windmill, letting the chest open up, keeping integrity in your core. And when you feel ready, you can reverse those circles, letting them stay on the larger side and slowly making them come into a smaller circle. Breathing deeply as you do this, feeling the length coming out of your fingertips gently. Breathing and lowering the hands. Next is bringing down the heavens. Rooting into the feet, flip the palms outward, inhaling, calling in all your energy from every corner of the earth. Exhale, lower the palms down, emptying all the air. Inhale, calling in your energy. Exhale, lowering it through the center of your body. Inhale, calling it in. Exhale, accepting it through the body. To finish our practice, bring the feet together, root your chi down into the floor, sending roots deep below the surface. And we're doing an exercise called bamboo in the wind. Close your eyes, feel connected to the earth, and welcome a sense of flexibility into your body, allowing the body to naturally sway with the flow below you. Breathing deeply into your core, we can take this feeling of openness and adaptability into our day. Whenever you feel ready, gently open your eyes, taking in the space around you. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day ahead. I'll see you next time.